Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a special Rangers Review evening briefing, shall we say. I'm Derek Clark, of course, and we're joined by Chris Jack, who is standing outside a rather marvellous backdrop. He posted a little cryptic tweet earlier on this morning, and he was on a train heading south. Chris, fill us in. Where are you? What's going on?
I'm sure as people will see from behind me, I'm in the quadrangle at Buckingham Palace, and I'm here for a local media reception with Their Majesties. They are going to host 400 journalists, production staff, editors from regional news outlets across the country. I have one of the lucky golden tickets for tonight, and I'm delighted to be here. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, looking resplendent in the suit, Chris, but everyone will want to know, has the brown brogue's been looked out for this illustrious trip of yours?
I said to Mrs. Jack when I packed my case yesterday night before I come down first thing this morning, it's the first question that people will ask. So I can confirm, much like Barry Ferguson that night at that night down at Robbie Park, people will have a very close eye on the footwear, and I can confirm that they are on and they are resplendent as always.
Yeah, fantastic. So, I mean, quite a unique little trip for you down south on Rangers Review duty, of course. What has your day been like so far? I mean, you left back first thing in the morning, didn't you? Get the train down to London, but was it just an invite out the blue that you got from His Majesty and the Queen down to head down there?
The invitation actually came through a couple of weeks ago. I've not actually told that many people about it. Kept it a bit of a surprise, apart from, as you mentioned, that cryptic tweet that we put out on the official account this morning. I was actually head of Fenerbahce at Ibrox. I was making my way to the press conference. Got an email from our secretary Janice to say, Chris, there's a letter here for you from Buckingham Palace, and I thought she was having me on, but indeed she was not. So I popped up into the office, found the letter in the sports room, actually on Johnny's desk. So I managed to get there before he opened it and changed the name on it so he could come down himself, thankfully. And indeed there was an invitation to come down here to this reception. So it's only 400 here tonight. So a huge honour and privilege to be one of the chosen few. As people would have seen from the tweet this morning, headed down on the train at 6:30 from Glasgow, checked into the hotel for a couple of hours, had some dinner, got myself dickied up to come here tonight, and I'm on the sleeper back up the road tonight so I can be on duty tomorrow. So Josh is heading up to the press conference tomorrow. When I booked this a couple of weeks ago, or when it first came through a couple of weeks ago, I didn't know that Rangers were going to do a Thursday presser, so I thought I might have Thursday to myself. But as it turns out, that's not the case. So Josh is kindly heading along to Auchenhowie for us tomorrow, and I can be on video transcribing and writing duty from home. I may need a wee hour skip in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm slightly jealous, I've got to say, of you being on the sleeper tonight. I do fancy getting on that to experience what it is like. I'm sure those that are watching, you can let us know in the comments, folks, if you have done it, what it is like. But that's a true professional, as you are, Chris, back up on the day to cover all things at Rangers. The backdrop behind you is magnificent, of course. Have you been in and around? Have you had a little snoop about yet?
I don't think a snoop around is allowed, unfortunately. But I'm hoping to. I think we're in the grand ballroom for the reception. Starts just in a couple of hours' time. So we're actually the last of the broadcast slots. The team that are organising the event kindly allowed us to come out and do this video. Only a handful of media organisations were allowed access out into the quadrangle here, so we'll do the video and then I'll go and get myself sorted to go and meet Their Majesties for the next hour and a half or so.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely sensational. I'd imagine. Have you met anyone that you know down there yet? You said there are only 400, I think, but imagine it's journalists and what have you across the UK that have been invited down.
as you know, Derek, almost everywhere we go, we're recognised these days thanks to the Rangers review videos. That's not happened today yet. I was half expecting a tap on the shoulder on the train down this morning, and someone asking for a bit of takeover news and asking what was happening with the manager situation, but that didn't happen. So I'm sure there's every chance I'll bump into someone on the train back up to Glasgow later on.
Yep, I'm sure, I was going to say Prince Charles there, I'm sure the King is a regular and avid viewer of the Rangers review as well. You can converse with him, I'm sure, about the royal family's preferred club, I'm sure, later on. But there must be a real sense of excitement, Chris, sense of pride at meeting. Not every day you go and meet the royal family, that's for sure.
Certainly not. It may well be a once-in-a-lifetime occasion. I did joke to a couple of people when I found out about the invitation and the event. I joked to a couple of people that it may be my first time, maybe back down for the MBE in a couple of years if I'm so lucky. But well, that's still very much a TBC rather than an MBE at present. So this is it's a wonderful chance. So you see all the people outside. Also, it's a lovely evening down here in London as well. So the stage is set for a really special night.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask if you get anything else planned tonight, but I imagine this will just take precedence. And is it a late one? Will you be there for quite a while?
About an hour and a half or so, I think, for the actual reception, and then I'll be back in a taxi, back up to the hotel, straight into Euston, and then get myself on the train to come back up the road. So I tuned into the morning briefing this morning, watched yourself and Josh on the way back down, and I might just watch your Maurice Ross interview on the way back up as well. And if that's not dedication to the cause and to Team Rangers review, I don't know what is.
Correct answer. Well, good stuff. Well, we must bid you farewell. I'm slightly jealous, I've got to say. Do you get any grub down there, Chris? Anything like that? Do you looked after with canopies or anything?
I've not been into the main ballroom yet, so I'm not sure what the menu is going to be if there is one. I think it may well just trump a Kelly pie, and this certainly is with all respect to our hosts on Saturday up at Dens Park, I think this is a slightly better venue as well. So I'm very much back to reality this weekend. So this is it's a one night thing, a once in a lifetime thing. So it's a great honour to be here, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, hopefully have an absolute ball, and very well deserved indeed. Send Charlie our regards here at the Rangers review, and fantastic stuff. I'm sure we'll hear all about your experience in detail when you're back on the video. I think you're back on Friday, so I'm sure we can give you the morning off tomorrow. But fantastic stuff. Good to get you back on the video. Just a quick word for our podcast sponsors as well, folks, before we go, just in case I get my backside booted. So of course, the Rangers review brought to you by S1 Jobs. If it's time to hand in your transfer request, then head over to s1jobs.com and upload your CV today. With thousands of jobs across Glasgow, Edinburgh and the surrounding areas, you'll find the one at S1 Jobs. Right, we'll bid you farewell, Chris. Thank you for watching, folks, and we'll speak to you later on. Bye for now.